Okay, we're back with another study stream. Okay, so this time we're gonna enter basically like the 6 week. Remember, there's a total of 8 weeks. So in a sense, let's just call it chapter 6. Okay, there's a total of 8. Okay, and this is the first part. Ukeru, suberu, and tsunagaru. Okay, and this one is about 意味が多い言葉に言葉を覚えよう. This one is basically like saying words that have multiple uses or multiple meanings. Okay. 10分の休憩を何々会議を再開します。After a 10-minute break, we are gonna continue on with the meeting. テーブルを何々に触る。Okay. Okay, this was, I think, 受けて、挟んで、つなげて。I think it's 挟んで。10分の休憩を挟んで、会議を再開します。We're going to, we're gonna start in a 10-minute break. Afterwards, we're gonna continue back our meeting. テーブルを挟んで is like テーブルを put the tables together and sit. Okay? わからない。この調子だと試験に滑るかも。I don't understand. At this rate, I'm gonna fail my exams. Okay, 受ける. Whoa, there's quite a lot over here. Oh yeah, I forgot to open my Word. Give me a second. Okay, so 両手でボールを受ける. Catch a ball with both hands. Yeah, 受ける is like supposedly to receive. This is the basic meaning. Catch. Yotto. This yacht. ヨットが風が受けて進む. It's a yacht. Yotto. I think that's the yacht sails downwind. I'm not, I have no experience in sailing, so I can't say for sure. So it's like, whether this is right or wrong. But just the one thing is that yacht. But the idea is that, the boat that is on, caught wind and move forward. Okay, basically like being powered by the wind. Okay. 外国から援助を受ける. Okay, receive foreign aid. 外国から援助を受ける. 外国 like there's two meanings, but I think like you can see why I say like there's kind of like two concepts of it. Okay, so the first concept would be Gaigoku is like basically it means not your own country. Okay, that's one. Okay, another Gaigoku is that everything outside your country. So this one here is that I'm not sure what they just whether they are referring to whether they are referring to the country or they are referring to external help. So whether foreign aid or from a foreign country. Okay, but the idea here is that it is foreign aid, right? Either way. Okay, receive. Okay, catch, receive. It's the same idea. Okay, give me a second, let me drink some water. 先生の影響を受ける。Okay? 先生の影響を受ける。Be influenced by the teacher. Like, think about influence. Like, you know, you're kind of still accepting it. Like, influence you, like, you take. Like I said, the idea of 受ける is to take. Okay? Be influenced. Okay. 国民の歓迎を受ける。Okay? Receive a warm welcome from the people. Well, still receive here. 歓迎 is welcome. Well, warm welcome. 学生から相談を受ける。学生から相談を受ける。学生から相談を受ける。Be consulted by a student about his problem. Okay, this is correct. Is that you're consulting someone on your problem. If it's like 学生から相談を受ける。You're receiving the consultation. Okay? 学生 let's just say 学生の相談を受ける。It's that you are consulting him. Okay? 学生からの相談。Like, you have a problem and you consult the student. Okay? And 相談受ける。相談を受ける。So, basically, who receives it? Okay? Like, this comes a bit on the 送り仮名. Okay? Basically, 送り仮名, if I would like to say, it's like, it's about the prefix and suffix. Okay? Okay. ショックを受ける。Be shocked. Okay. Okay. You receive a shock. Okay? To be more, like, if you say it like that, then you will see, like, you know, the idea of 受ける. Okay? 招待を受ける。Be invited. But of course, inviting is that you receive, you know, invitation. 検査を受ける。Go for a physical exam. Taking a physical exam would be much more clearer. 若者に受ける映画。受けるとカタカナで書く場合が多い。Okay? In this case, there's a lot of time that instead of just 受ける like this, they'll use katakana. Okay? Movie that is very popular among young people. Okay? That is 若者に受ける映画。Widely accepted by the younger people. Widely accepted. Okay. If you want to go, like, maybe like they should put widely accepted in, like, in bracket. Okay, they bold the very popular part. Widely accepted among young people. That way, it's like, so you'll understand the concept of it. Okay. Okay. Normally, like, for like the slangs, okay, that like slang or like, you know, new words that the younger generation use, they will like normally will turn it into katakana and write it. Okay, like gyaru always like, you know, like to use these kind of things. Gag ga ukenakatta. Okay, this one they use uke. Oh, they are referring to this one. Okay, gag ga ukenakatta. The joke didn't go over at all. No, not like that. In this case, it means like they didn't get the joke at all. They didn't get the joke. I think that's what it means. Okay, like just like, maybe like, 受けなかった can also mean like, maybe like this one here didn't go over well, like, they understand and they don't like it. Or here it can also mean that, the joke, the audience doesn't understand the joke. Okay? Okay, next. 受けがいい very popular. Like I say, 受け in this case here is that acceptance. Okay, let's bring it up a bit. 滑る。好きで滑る。滑る is the idea of 滑る is like sliding. Okay, like sliding or falling. Okay. Think about like the clearer image for this is like you want an ice skating rink, like you're on ice and then like you slip and fall. That kind of image is there. Okay. In this case, okay, instead of just like literally mean that you're instead of just fall, the addition of falling, like this is just sliding. Ski で滑る ski down. Okay. 足が滑って転んだ I slip and fall. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Okay. 手が滑ってコップを落とした A glass slipped from my hand and fell on the floor. A glass slipped from my hand, out of my hand, slipped out of my hand, and fell on the floor. I think that's it. ついに口が滑ってしまった。ついに口が滑ってしまった。It just slipped out. No, it's like, I want it to be like, about talking as well. Like, I'll prefer to improve on this. This one is like, ついに, the idea is there, just that, it doesn't relate to talking, but like, 口で, つい口が, like, it slipped out of my mouth, okay? But, like, I would also like put, like, or, like, the hash, okay? Hash, cats out of the bag, something like that. 口が滑った。口が滑って、so, it have the same meaning, okay? Wait, cats out of the bag that you, okay, maybe not cats out of the bag, slip of the tongue? Yeah, I think slip of the tongue is better. Okay. 試験に滑ってがっかりしている。Okay. I failed the exam and feel disappointed. 試験に滑って I failed the exam. がっかりしている。Like I say, 滑って also means like, falling, failing the idea. Okay. So it is here. Okay. つながる。電話がつながる。Connect by phone. No. 電話がつながる It means like, more of a manage to get online, manage to get, online. So like, but not online, like, okay, manage to get through the other side. Like, manage to get on the line. It's better. Okay, like you're trying to call somebody and like hoping that, let's say for example, like, an accident happened. Okay, so like you call your family members and like, of course, it's like, during the first time you call, like in the middle of 2-3 a.m., I doubt that, even if you call your parents, like, the parents or family members, they'll be like, the first call is not gonna pass, like the second, third, fourth, on the end, okay? Like, for example, like, 電話がやっとつながった. Finally, I got through to my parents. Finally, my parents pick up the phone. That idea. 街につながっている道. A road leading to town. 街につながっている道. Okay, that is true. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to say, つながって is like to connect. So like road leading to town, you can see that it does connect, a road connecting to town. Okay. What it wrong? Okay. 渋滞で車がつながっている。Cars line up in a traffic jam. But if you take it literally, okay, like there's a traffic jam and the cars are connected to each other. If you take it literally, okay. But I think in this case, like you can see the relationship, like cars line up in a jam, like they are so packed, like there's not much space for the cars to move. That kind of image is there. まだ首がつながっている。One has managed to keep one's job. まだ首がつながっている。Keeping manage to keep one's job. You don't do like just one has managed to keep one's job. It's like too much. Like, manage to keep one's job is more than enough. But in the past, because like samurai, they are also known as headhunters, something like that. Okay, like to show proof that they managed to take down the bounty. Like they might just chop off their head. So like in this case, まだ首がつながっている. It also can mean that I'm still alive in a sense. 事件につながる人物 person who could be involved in a crime is connected to a crime. 儲けにつながる話。つながる。A plan to generate a large profit. A plan. I don't think it's like okay, the direct meaning is to generate, but a plan that could lead to a large profit. つながる is like it's not directly related, so like you can't say generate, okay? Like leading to a large profit is much better because like let's say つながる is to connect, okay? Like it's not directly connected to, let's say for example, this plan that he had is of course the main idea is for you to get rich, but it's not sure whether like whether it will really lead to it, okay? Next. 彼とは血がつながっている。彼とは血がつながっている。I'm related to him by blood. Okay, this one here is that related connection. I think you understand that part. Okay, oopsie. Make this one small. And let's go to the other side. Oh, sorry for not thinking properly. 挟む。本にしおりを挟む。Please put a bookmark in a book. しおり is a bookmark, okay? 挟む。Please, like in between. 挟む is in between. Okay? テーブルを挟んで座る。Sit across from each other at the table. Oh, this one I got wrong. テーブルを挟んで座る。Okay, I got it. Sit across from each other at the table. So like, imagine, well, of course, you're sitting next, opposite of each other. Okay? Opposite of each other, and like, the table is, in the middle. Like, say, 挟む is like in the middle. Okay? In between. テーブルを挟んで座る。Okay. Now I got it. Like, point if you can imagine it, like the explanation is quite clear. Okay. Okay. 毛虫を走れ。Why don't you use this hashi is probably like the chopstick. 毛虫を走れ、挟んで捨てる。See? Pick up a caterpillar with a chopstick and throw it over. Cow. Like, it's a bit hard for me to read without the kanji sometimes, like the basic kanji. 毛虫を走れ挟んで捨てる。Okay? Pick up caterpillar with a chopstick. Like, this one here is like, you need to imagine chopstick that take the chopstick, you place the caterpillar in between and toss it out. Like, okay, next one here. 指をドアに挟んだ。ドアに指を挟まれた。指のドアに挟んだ。ドアに指を挟まれた。I caught my finger in the door. If we say caught my finger in the door, it's like, I don't know, it's like your finger is lodged in the door. So like, I would say that my finger got caught between the door. It's better, if you ask me. Okay. Like in the door is different. Have a different connotation. Okay. Like when you talk about stuck in the door, like I imagine like you somehow crash into the door and like and now it's lodged in it. Okay. 会話に口を挟む。Cut into the conversation. 会話に口を挟む。Well, this one you can think of butting in. Okay, like both sides are talking and like you go into that. So like you are interrupting. Okay, not like cut into the conversation here. It's like maybe like it's a bit too harsh. Like 会話に口を挟む. Maybe also refer to joining into the conversation as well. Okay, not only like you're joining in the conversation, but I doubt it will always mean like cutting it. Okay. If you say cutting the conversation, like you're asking this, hey, can you please keep quiet and stuff. Okay. 会議は10分の休憩を挟んで再開します。We'll resume the meeting after a 10 minutes break. Okay. 噂を耳を挟む. Hear a rumor. This one's a bit hard to imagine. 噂を耳を挟む. 耳に挟む. Well, it's to hear it out. Okay. Sorry about the the terrible shot I took. Okay, give me a second. Water. Okay. 彼のギャグは全然つながらなかった。受けなかった。So this one here, it's B. It didn't land it. It didn't. I think here in this case didn't land it. Like or well received by the audience. So this one, his jokes are okay. Joke and gag is like there's a minor nuance. Like joke is referring to a verbal joke. Gag is like or in the Japanese it's like a physical joke, like okay. So now let's go on to the next one. Let me write it down. And number 1 is B. Number 2, パンにハムを挟んでつなげて食べました。挟んで、let me see. パンに挟む。I put ham in between my bread and ate it. So 挟んで。ついに口を挟んで滑らせて、彼の秘密をばらしてしまった。挟んで is like to cut in or to join in. But this one is that he said, told the secret. Okay. It's more to 滑らせて。Okay. Suddenly, I let it slip out of my mouth and told his secret to everyone. So this one's supposed to be 滑らせて。その時の Come on, Toki, change it to 漢字。Let me practice. その時の経験が今の自信に受けている。つながっている。This one is B. つながっている number 4. If I were to give a direct translation here, like my experience that time led me to build up my confidence today. If like literally translated, something like that. B. 彼女が結婚するという噂を耳に挟んだ、受けた。という、this one's supposed to be you, talk. 噂 is supposed to be another one, another 漢字。This one is, 挟んだ。Okay, rumors is, not accepting. It's more of a, sliding in between. This one here is the last one, what we've learned just now. ドアを開けるとき、手が滑って挟んで、持っていた本を落としてしまった。ドアを開けるときに手が滑って、Okay, this one is 滑って。Okay? When I opened the door, my hand slipped and I dropped the books that I was holding. 挟んで remember, 挟む is the in between. So this one is A. Slip. Like if in between the door, that means that you hurt your hand. 彼と彼女は戸籍上は兄弟だが血は何々にいない。Okay. This one is definitely two. つながった。つながって。つなげて。2 and 4. つながって。つなげて。つなげて is to be connected. つながって is already connected. Like, you can't force yourself to be connected by blood. So like, 4 is out. It's supposed to be 2. Okay? 兄弟だよ。wait. 彼と彼女は戸籍上に兄弟だが、血は繋がっていない。The problem is that, okay, give me a second. 第二辞書。Okay, the one that made me think is that in Japanese, I think I can write it down on this. I think I can write it down up here. I think I can write it down up here. Okay, like siblings, like the way you write siblings is a bit different. Like this one, kyodai. This one here that is in the question over here. Kyodai is, siblings, okay, where both are brothers. Okay, I'll just write. This one is kyodai, right? Yeah, kyodai. Okay. This one, next one is shimai. Okay. Shimai. Shimai. Siblings. Sisters. Okay. What the problem is that the kyodai onkyodai. Which one is it? Kyodai. That's it. Kyodai. It's supposed to be this. Okay, it is pronounced as kyodai as well. But this one is siblings, Okay, siblings, brother and sister. Like, that's why I have to read it twice. Okay, that's why I have to read it twice. Kare to kanojo. He and that girl. Okay, like, if you take a look here, this is kyodai. This kyodai. Not this kyodai. Maybe like they didn't check properly, but even though it's pronounced the same, like the kanji is different. Okay, just want to point that out. Okay, so this one is answer number 2. Tsunagatte. Let me just explain. Let me just translate it for you. 彼と彼女は戸籍上は兄弟だが血はつながっていない。He and that girl are 戸籍上 is like the family registry. Like, it's very important. Because like, it involves the inheritance, like family benefits, like for example, like you whether you can visit them when you're in the hospital and stuff, so in a sense, it's still an important system, okay? Like, I can't explain every single thing, but you get the idea. 彼と彼女は戸籍上は兄弟だが血がつながっていない。Even though that they are in the same family registry, but they are not related by blood. But if you think about it, being, when you get married, it's not like you're gonna be related by blood, hopefully. Okay. 彼の家はうちの前の道路を何々向こう側にある。うちの前の道路を挟んで。OK。うちの前の道路をつなげて。No, this one is 挟んで。Okay. His house is on the opposite side of this. His house is across the street from mine. Something like that. Okay. Like the street. Okay. The street is the one that is, in between their houses. So, hasande. Okay, so number 8 is 1. Okay, let's check whether it's correct. Okay, BAB. Okay. And then BAA. Okay, got it right. And then 2, 1. Okay, I got it all right. 8 over 8 here. Now let me just move on to the next page. I always start with the left side first. Oops, I need to transform it. Make it smaller. Make it bigger. Uh, okay, give me a second. Let me move it around here first. Okay. 通る、通る、聞く、回す。Okay. 通る、passing through. 引く is to pull. 回す。Okay. 回す is like going around. Going around. で、友達を適に、何々に、電話を社長に、何々に、友達を敵に回す。Okay, I think the second one more important. 電話を社長に通る。通してじゃないの？I think this was 回す。Okay? 友達に敵に回す。Then, my friend went around the enemy. 電話を社長に回す。Like, in other words, like, passing the phone to your, to the company boss. Okay? 今日は気分が乗らない。早く家に帰りたい。The cat on the right, black cat. Okay, I don't feel like it today. I want to go back home quickly. Okay. 街に高速道路が通る。An expressway will be built through the town. 街に高速道路が通る。We are built through the town. Okay, let's go for this one. 名を通った医師。医師 is doctor. 名を通った医師。名を通った、like, of course it means famous doctor. Like, 名を通った means like, you came across, a name that you should come across. Something like that. So like, basically like a name that, that you came across. Like, it refers to like, basically like a household name. You think about it, okay? If you say a household name, like famous people, like you came across those kind of names. So that's the idea, okay? That's the idea. It becomes famous, okay? That's why the household name is synonymous with famous. So it's the same way. Naotota is also means famous. Okay? 彼の声はよく通る。His voice carries well. 通る。Isn't that clear to be more? I think like if it's clear, it will be more apt. Okay, for here, the voice carries well. Like his voice is clear. Okay, maybe his pronunciation and stuff. 風がよく通る家 has a good ventilation. I think you understand why ventilation. Okay, the idea is that 風 is like wind. The wind flows well through the house. Okay, so if it's direct translation, like in English we call it ventilation. Water. Okay? 詰まっていた鼻が通る。One staff nose is clearing. This one, this one is like, like, I feel like somebody who like did a prank and like stuff like, spaghetti or something on his nose. I feel like 詰まった鼻が通る. It's more of a, maybe, maybe runny nose. Okay. Runny nose is clearing. Something like that. Okay. No, like if you think about it literally, like I say, the spaghetti thing. Okay. 食べ物が喉を通らない。食べ物が喉を通らない。Cannot get one food down. More like cannot. Having a hard time swallowing. Yeah. Like basically, like if I were to translate it directly, food. Oh, hi Sergio. Okay. 食べ物が喉を通らない. If I directly translate it, like food can't pass through the throat. So basically swallowing. Okay. So here cannot get one's own food down. More like having trouble swallowing. Okay. Like the reason I'm checking this, like sometimes their English translation is not that not that well done. Like this one here. Okay. Okay, next one is, let me see. 議案が国会を通った。Parliament passed the bill. 議案が、okay, 議案 is bill. 国会 okay, Parliament. 通った pass. Okay. This one is okay, Parliament passed the bill. Okay. この肉は火がよく通っていない。The meat is not cooked. Properly cooked. If you want me to like if it's direct translation, like well, the meaning is then not cooked properly. I think that you can imagine it being roasted and stuff. Okay, like not properly cooked. Like a lot of implications here. Okay. 彼の言うことは筋が通っている。What he says makes sense. What he says makes sense. 彼の言うことは筋が通っている。彼の言うことは筋を通っている。What he says makes sense. Okay, I need to teach you what is suji. Okay, suji is basically like whether it follows the order. Okay, like for example, like there's of course a chain of command, okay, protocol and whatsoever. Okay, like only after that you pass the chain of commands, only then you are following it properly. But it's like you're trying to solve a mystery, but then like if your, let's say your deductions fail at certain stages, okay, then it doesn't pass through. Like if you're trying to solve a mystery and like every single of your deductions, okay, like meet at least the basic requirements, then like only that will be suji ga tota. Basically, like it makes sense. Okay, so suji ga tota makes sense. Okay, 綱を引く pull a rope. 潮が引く tide goes out. 子供の手を引く take one child's hand. 値段が引いて 引いて売る sell it for a discounted price. Okay, this one like I say, 引く is to pull, take. Oh yeah, when I say 引く, like, the image that you have is like, instead of that, it's not holding, it's like, you're grabbing them by the wrist or something like that. Okay? 潮が引く. Well, this one is put, tide goes out. Basically it's being pulled out. Yeah, pull out. 値段が引いて売る. Lowering the price. Lowering, pulling. Okay? この地域に水道を引く. Install a public water system in this area. この地域に水道を引く. Maybe like you think about yeah, in other words, like this 地域 is region area, okay? Like maybe like this place is like quite rural, okay? And like they are basically like installing a pipe from maybe a nearby town, so that the water can pulling the water from the town, to install to this area, something like that. Okay. Install a public water system in this area. Like I say, like diverting. Okay, if I say diverting, like borrowing, the public system, the water system nearby. Okay, the water nearby. 神社でおみくじを引く. Draw one's fortune at the shrine. Okay, this one draw. I think you understand. Let's say to pull. フライパンに油を引く. Put oil in a pan. I think there's like to be more detailed is that, of course, on the fry pan you put oil on it, but at the same time, like after you put it on it, like you try to like roll the fry pan around to like cover up the bases. That's what I imagine. Okay. 熱が引いて、平熱になった。平熱、regular temperature. I caught a fever. 熱が引いて、平熱になった。Huh? What? If I were to directly translate it, I caught a fever and my temperature got better right now. And my temperature is normal. Huh? 数字が通ってない。I'm trying to understand this line. 熱が引いて, okay, this one means that you caught a fever. 平熱になった. It's like, I caught a fever, and my temperatures went back to normal. But I think 平熱になった is being back to normal, but 引いて, that's the problem. If it's like two different phrases phrases of sentences put together, and like it becomes weird. But the thing is, 熱が引いて, it's caught a fever. Oh, okay, I understand. 風邪をひく. I just want to check 風邪をひく. Okay, I want to check 風邪をひく. 風邪をひく. 引く。Okay. Maybe like, this, okay, the fever I said just now is like, maybe like the fever subsides, like in other words, like you got better. Okay. Because like, they also say kaze o hiku. Kaze o hiku means that you got a cold. Maybe the kanji is different. Maybe the kanji for like the to catch and to catch and for it to subside is different. Maybe that part. 注意を引くために大声を出す。Shout to get attention. Okay, 引く is to get. Okay. 身を引く retire from or leave. Okay. That's what I think about pulling yourself away from a competition. 彼はイギリス人の血が引いている。He has some English blood. I would just like want to add on another one here. It is strumming. Okay. Like when you play the guitar, okay, ギターを弾く. Okay. There's another one. Okay. Playing guitar. Maybe it also implies same thing to violin. Okay. Like but violin I'm not sure, because like guitar you need to pull the strings. Like, I'm not like literally pulling the strings, but you know, in order for you to produce music, like you need to to put pressure on the strings. Okay. Like pulling it a bit. Wait, I won't say pulling. Strumming? It refers to the same thing. Okay, 乗る。リズムに乗って踊る。リズムを乗って乗る。Okay, dance to the music. Dance to the rhythm is better. Okay. 友人の相談。Oh, 乗って is like go along with the dance along to the rhythm is better. Okay. 乗る okay, like I say, it's going along, or like 乗る literal meaning is to ride on. Okay. 友人の相談に乗る give some advice to one's friend. This one, how should I rationalize this? Okay, give me a second. Let me take some lozenges. My tongue is still hurting. Not as bad, but still. Okay. In this case, 相談に乗る is like your friend bringing up the conversation, like, okay, this person maybe has some problem, and then like he is asking for advice, and then like you give him some advice. Okay. You bring it up and you take it up. Something like that. Okay. 友人の誘いを乗る. Okay, accept one's friend's invitation. Take up your friend's invitation. Accepting. その手には乗らない. I don't buy your plan. If we say it like that, like you can, mislead somebody with like buying something. This one is like the better way from the extent is I'm not going to fall for your plan. Maybe. I'm not going to go along with your plan. Maybe. That's better. Okay. Te in this case is not literally hand. It means plan. 調子に乗っていると失敗するよ. You fail if you get carried away too much. 調子に乗って please remember it's like carried away. Okay. If you get carried away, you will fail. Okay. 花粉が風に乗って運ばれる. pollen is carried away by the wind. Okay. Carried away. Okay. 乗って。誘われたが、気分が乗らないから断った。Although I was invited, I didn't go as I was not in the mood. Okay. I was not in the mood is very apt. 気分が乗らない。I was not in the mood. Okay. Let's go to this picture. 回す。Going around. Like, the thing is like turning and going around, okay? 瓶の蓋を右に回す。左に回す。Okay? Twist the lid of the bottle to the left. Okay? Twist, turning, you know. 回覧板を回す。Pass on a circular bulletin. It's not literally circular. It's not really circular. It's like, okay. Normally that, if you have a notice to give to, let's say, if you live in a flat or in the area, what they will do is, of course, the easiest thing, like for example, if you live in a flat or apartment, something like that, you will just put the notice on, let's say, for example, on the lift, on the stairs, okay, that people will be able to see, okay. But if it's like important, okay, what they will do is, like the notice will be passed from a neighbor to each other. So for example, like okay, the landlord will give it the landlord will probably give it to the first room, okay, on the first floor, okay, and then what you're supposed to do is that you need to like after you read it, you have to pass it on to the next to your neighbors. Okay? In other words, like to force you to have in a sense, this one is more that requires maybe, you know, you talking to your neighbors, okay, and to show that just that you need to pass through, you need to read through this, okay. So Kairambang, it's quite common when you start living there, okay. Even if you live in a house, okay, and you might need to like give it to the other people, to your next door neighbor as well. Not only if you're living in an apartment. Just saying. 彼女の肩に手を回す。Put an arm over her shoulder. 彼女の肩に手を回す。But this one is that you can, if you just read this and if you're just an English speaker, like you're going to have a hard time imagining it. But think about it, like when you putting a hand around this one's girlfriend, okay? 彼女をlike put your hand around her shoulder and like bringing her together, you know, like wrapping it around. 給油を敵に回す。Have a good friend in the opponent's camp? No. This is out. Okay? Made an enemy out of your friend? You old friend? Let me double check. Yeah, old friend. That's right. Okay? Making an enemy out of your old friend. Okay? You old friend, teki enemy 回す turning around. So made an enemy out of your old friend. This one's okay. 洗濯機を回す turn on the washing machine. Well, washing machine, it needs to spin. Okay. By the way, this part here. Okay. 洗濯機. Nobody said. I think that in Japan, even though it's written like this, 洗濯機. Nobody said it. 洗濯機. it's more common. Like it's like maybe like let's say 1% will say sentakaki. Maybe like depending on the region. Okay, like okay, but like I said, not many people know say will say sentakaki, something like that. Okay. 事前に手を回す try to arrange in advance. This one's correct. Okay. 事前 advance 手を回す arrange. Try to arrange in advance. 仕事を明日に回す postpone the job until tomorrow or delay. 子供を連れ回す drag a child around phrasing. Like I think it's like just the English wrong. Okay, it's not like literally dragging, like bring them shopping. Like you want to go shopping and you just bring your kid. Okay, follow me. First we're gonna go to the clothing shop. Then later we're gonna go to the supermarket. Then we're gonna go to here. Like to the mama, bringing him along. Like dragging a child around with you, like if you take it literally, like the police are gonna catch you. 社長室に電話を回す forward the call to the president's office. This is what I was saying, okay? Like you pass the call to the boss. 患者を外科に回す refer the patient to the surgical department. Okay, this one I'm not that good. Like with medical terms and stuff. Okay, but I don't understand what is Gekka surgical department. Which department is that? Is what I'm not really sure. Let's just take a look. Gekka. Yeah, surgery. Okay, surgical department. Surgery department. Okay. Let's go on to number 1 here. 会議で反対意見が出ないよ。会議で反対意見が出ないよ。事前に手を回しておいた。Okay. This one is B. If I were to translate it, there are no people opposing to the idea in the meeting. It's because we've already arranged it in advance, something like that. We've already talked before, arrange it behind the scenes, something like that. Okay. Oopsie, it's in Japanese. B. Okay. こんなに遅い時間まで子供を連れ回す、連れ引くのは非常識だ。非常識。Okay? For you to bring out your child along at this late at night, it is uncommon. But in Japanese it's more rude. Like 非常識 is like not using your common sense. Okay? So number 2 is A. 連れ回す. We just learned it up here. 桜の花びらが風に乗って運ばれてきた. This one is B. Okay? Sakura petals being carried by the wind. So it's B. この肉はまだ火が十分に乗って通ってないから、十分をそれ B してるって感じ。通ってないからもう一度焼いてください。This meat is not properly cooked, so please cook it again. faulty。彼女は泣いていて、みんなの注意を聞いた。The girl is crying, so she grabbed the attention. So she grabbed the attention of people around, even though they didn't see people around. So she caught the attention, maybe. 彼はイギリスではかなり名の通った作家です。He is a famous writer in England. Okay, this is like in Japan. I'm not sure whether English also include the United Kingdom, because like there's a bit of a nuance between United Kingdom and England. So yeah, this one here, like I say, he is a famous writer from. He's a well-known writer in England. Okay, B. 気が7にけれど上司に飲みに誘われたら断れない。気が乗らないけれど上司に飲みに誘われたら断れない。The answer is 3. If I was to translate, even though I don't feel like it, but since my superior asked me to go for a drink, I can't decline it. I can't I can't refuse it. So this one is 3. And this is pretty normal, 彼の提案は筋が7にが実現するには難しいだろう。彼の提案が筋が通っているが、this is 通っている。Although his plan seems feasible or makes sense, to make it a reality is pretty hard, or to conduct it is pretty hard. So this one's number 1. Okay, let's check out our answer. Okay, BAB. Okay, 1, 2, 3, correct. And also another BAB. Okay, and then 3, 1. Yes, got it all right. Okay, one more, basically one more chapter, and then we're gonna end it. I'm gonna put one more. I'll try to stick to 3 per stream. ある、送る、飛ぶ。Okay. 見えを、雲の巣が、見えを張る。Okay? 見えを張る。雲の巣が張る。This 張る、this 張る、like, the first haru I'll think of is like without a doubt spring, but haru can also mean to be plastered on. Mieo haru, put on a brave face. Okay, mieo haru, to show off, put on a brave face. Kumo no su ga haru, to clear up. Okay, 彼女に目で合図を送っているのに気づいてくれない。My girlfriend sent a signal with her eyes, but I didn't catch it. 目に合図を送っているのに、送っていた。I think it's like the girl is the one that is sending it, not he. Okay. Let me make it bigger and like, give me a second. But will it be easier to see? I think this one's better. Okay. 糸が瓶と貼る。糸が瓶と貼る。Thread is stretched tight. Okay. Here, bin, if you take a look, it's written in katakana. Most probably it's like, kokao, basically like the sound effect, okay? So like, basically, if you stretch out the thread, string, or whatsoever, okay? Like, bin is probably like the, if you play guitar, you understand what I'm trying to say, or any, string instrument, like, when you pull it, like, they're going to make a sound, okay? So, here, next, 根が深く張る. Oh, is this haru? Why don't you just write haru with this one here? Oh my god, why don't you, this annoys me. Oh, this haru. Okay, never mind. 根が深く張る. Roots go deep into the ground. This one is like I say, haru is like being pulled. Okay, as you can see, like this one on the left here, like we learned in hiku just now. Okay, being lengthened and pulled. So roots go deep into the ground. So like the roots are being pulled deep into the ground. 池に氷が張る. Okay, this one I can't imagine it. Yeah, this one I can't imagine it. Okay, I mean like I don't know how to to explain it so that you understand it. Okay. 雲の巣が張る. Oh, 雲の巣. Oh, it's not the sky. It's not the cloud. Kumo no su. This kumo is spider kumo, not cloud kumo. Come on, write down spider. Kumo no su ga haru. A spider weaves a web. Kumo no su ga haru. A spider is making its nest. Okay, su is nest. Onaka ga haru. Once abdomen is bloated. Stomach is bloated is better. Don't need to let this abdomen. Tento haru. Picture 10. Okay, I'm not gonna go too much about it. Giga haru. Feels tense. 胸を張る. Puff out one's chest. 気が張る. Okay. 気が張る, like, for you to make it, for you to imagine it, to feel tense, it's like I say with the string and stuff, okay, like, even the slightest move, like, even the slightest pressure put on it, it's like gonna strain it, okay? 胸を張る. Puff out one's chest. Okay, this one you need to remember. It comes quite often. 胸を張る. Okay, 見栄を張る. Okay, these two is roughly the same. Okay, putting on. Okay, 見栄を張る. Show off. 見えっ張り. A vain person. ポスターを貼る. Remember this kanji is different. Okay, put up a poster. The rest of them are all the same, right? Yep. All of the rest are using the same kanji. 扇風機で風を送る. circulate air using a fan. Okay. In Malaysia, basically, like, every room should have in Malaysia, like, it's not a stretch to say that every room has a fan. Ceiling fan. Okay. 使いのものを送る。Send someone. Oh yeah, 送る is sending. Okay. Give me a second. 送る is sending. Like, 扇風機で circulate air using a fan. So, like, you can imagine, like, you know, when you're talking, I think you can imagine, like, the airflow and, like, basically sending it. Okay. 送り仮名を送る。Add a declinational kana ending to a kanji. 送り仮名 is like what? Normally it's like it's the equivalent to 送り仮名 is equivalent to prefix and suffix. 駅まで送る take someone to the station. Taking it that you imagine like you know, letting them ride on your car or something, motorcycle. But eki made okuru also means basically accompany them. Accompany, sending them off, you know. 多忙な日を送る leading a busy life. Okay. 拍手を送る giving a round of applause. 目で合図を送る convey a message through a look. 溶ける靴の紐が溶ける shoelaces come undone. Okay. 誤解を解ける resolve a misunderstanding. Like this too, that you can imagine, like shoelaces come undone, like supposedly it's supposed to be, you know, tied up properly. Okay. And here, like it's supposed to like misunderstanding is like in Japanese, like you can imagine, like if it's clear, it's just gonna be, you know, a straight line, okay, the explanation. But if you got a misunderstanding, then like the thread, okay, is gonna be jumbled up. So like that's what it means by resolving it. Okay, resolving a misunderstanding. Like if you imagine it as a thread, you can see why what they're using. Okay. 洗剤が水に溶ける detergent dissolves in water. By the way, look at the kanji is different. Okay, this one 溶ける is like, you know, the strings like coming undone. This one is like to melt. This one is to melt. Okay. アイスクリームが室温で溶ける。Ice cream melts at room temperature. Like, okay, 洗剤, I won't say melt, but dissolve is correct. But the idea of in Japan is like to become water, to become one with water and stuff like that. この問題を難しくて解けない。Look, this one is back to the first kanji on top. Okay, this problem is too difficult for me to solve. 停学処分を解けてまた通学をしている。He is no longer suspended school and now goes to school every day. 処分が解けてまた通学している。I can't explain this well. Like the idea is that it come undone. Okay, is what I want to see. Okay, let's go on to the next one. 飛ぶ fly. ヘリコプターが飛んでいる helicopter is hovering. 台風で看板が飛んだ。空中に舞う。空中に舞う。floating in the air. Okay. 台風で Oh yeah, by the way, Mao is to dance. Maybe like the best word to explain it, Kuchu ni Mao is like fluttering in the wind. Typhoon de kaban ga honda. A sign got blown away in a typhoon. Okay. Blown away, flying. I think you get it. ニューヨークまで飛ぶ。Okay, fly to New York. 飛行機で目的地に行く。This is quite long. Okay, 水たまりの泥が飛ぶ。跳ねる。Much special from the puddle. Much special from puddle. Okay, accept. Huge. Huge じゃないの。Huge. Well, it says here huge. Double check. Let me double check. Yeah, it is huge. Huge が飛ぶ。Well, fuse blows. Okay. Blown up. Okay. 記者が現場に飛ぶ。Reporters rush to the site. ローンの返済でボーナス。記者が現場に飛ぶ。rush to the site, like, rush to the site, quickly go, fly, whatever. It's in that line, okay? ローンの返済でボーナスが飛ぶ。消えてなくなる。ローンの返済でボーナスが飛ぶ。消えてなくなる。Mortgage payments eat up one's bonus. Okay, I think that's an explanation. 話があちこちに飛ぶ。Jump from one topic to another. Yeah, it does make sense. Okay, this one here. 話があちこちに飛ぶ。Jump from one topic to another. And yeah. And next one. 結ぶ。This is the opposite of tokeru. The one about the shoelace thing becoming undone. 靴紐を結ぶ。To tie a shoelace. 口を固く結ぶ。Keep one's mouth shut. Okay, 結ぶ is like to join together, combine together. Okay, so like you can see, 口を固く結ぶ is basically like sealing one mouth shut. Basically, like, you imagine, being stitched on together. 契約を結ぶ sign a contract. Okay. How I would like to, explain how contract and musu works is that easy to say. Think about a handshake, okay? Like when you're signing contract, like basically like, you both need to acknowledge it. So like a handshake, like basically like, to seal it off. Okay. 東京と大阪を結ぶバス。二つの地点をつなぐ。結ぶ。Bus that runs between Tokyo and Osaka. It's not runs between Tokyo and Osaka. That runs from Tokyo and Osaka. From Tokyo to Osaka. If you want to say a bus that connects Tokyo and Osaka works fine as well. Okay? But I'll prefer... Oh yeah, one thing is that if you're on a budget, if you want to go to Japan, of course, without a doubt, you want to ride the Shinkansen, okay? If you're on a budget, you can take the midnight bus, okay? Like overnight bus. That way you can save quite a lot, like maybe like a third. A normal bus, a midnight, overnight bus would take around a third of it, a third of what a Shinkansen usually costs. 二人は信頼感で結ばれている。つながっている。Two persons trust each other. Trust. But then they are the two persons, two people. How? Two people. Plural of person is people. Oh my god. Two people share a strong. If you like, once you make it clear, I'll say like two people that are bonded. Two people that share a strong bond of trust. Okay. Oh God, how can you make this mistake? How can you make this mistake? Didn't any Microsoft Word highlight it, something like that? Two people. 長年の努力が実を結ぶ形になる。Sustained efforts eventually bear fruit. 長年の努力が実を結ぶ。Sustain effort eventually bear fruit. Years of hard work paid. Years of hard work finally paid off. Something like that. Years of hard work is finally paid off. Okay. 彼と固い友情で結ばれて絡んで結んでいる。Basically. 彼とは固い友情で結ばれて is already formed. 結んで is about to be formed. We share a strong bond of friendship together. Number one. So I think it's number one is A. 結ばれて A. Like this. Okay. 結婚して数年間は幸せな日々を送っていた。This is kind of pretty depressing, like sentence if you look at it. I've been happily married for the past couple of years. Like it's basically a foreshadowing something bad's gonna happen. 努力が実を結んで実験に成功した。努力が実を結んで実験に成功した。If we say that 努力を身に溶けて、so like it come undone. So like the hard work that you put on it, it all melted away, come undone. So like but then because at here it's like Seiko succeed. Okay, the hard work that you put on had finally paid off. 私は胸を張ってこの作品に自信があると言えます。胸を張って、私は胸を張ってこの作品には自信があると言えます。胸を張って、パソコンがフリーズして、Oh, I forgot to do this. I can say with confidence that I can say with confidence that I have trust in this product. Okay. パソコンがフリーズして、一瞬データが飛んでしまった。Okay, this one's A. For a moment, my PC froze and the data went somewhere for a moment. Like B is melting. Like I don't think you can use that for data. 飛んで, went somewhere. 彼女誤解が結ぶ解けるには時間がかかるだろう。This one is 解ける。This one what we learned to undo a misunderstanding. パチンコで1万円札が何々言った飛んでいた。送っていた。解けて、貼って、OK です。飛んでいた。パチンコで1万円札が飛んでいた。I lost 10,000 yen playing pachinko. Like, 飛んでいた is like basically you lost big time or something like that. Also used for that. Okay, one. Sorry. Okay, その2社は合併の契約を結んだ。Okay, this one is like, to join together. The two companies form a merger together. So this one's 3. Okay, let's check whether my answer is correct. Okay. A, B, A, B. Okay, 1 to 6 correct. And then 1, 3. Yes, 1 to 8 is all correct. Okay, now, I actually can go on for another one. Okay, I actually can go on for another chapter. But the thing is that I had another stream later on in an hour. Like, I want to get some rest a bit. So, I'll continue studying tomorrow. But after this, I'll be having Kyonyu Fantasy visual novel, okay? Like, I'm looking forward for it, okay? Like, when I finish playing the trial, I'm playing the trial, okay? After that, I'll be playing, behind the stream, the game itself, okay? Because by the looks of it, it is pretty interesting, okay? And that's what makes the series so great after all, okay? So with that said, I'll end the stream now and see you later for Kyonyu Fantasy.